Welcome back, guys, to Metaphor ReFantazio, where last episode we fought and defeated the Devourer of Flames to complete the Trial of the Dragon, Hero's Rest, only to learn that the three towers formed a seal which we had now broken, with another trial awaiting us within the Dragon Temple's depths. We now head out to take it on.
So, what should we do?
Now, we'll face danger.
So...
Ah,
it's your call.
indeed, I agree. Well, if I'm hitting with ultimate attacks, kind of like, you know, it should be fine.
So we bring the fight.
All right, we're off. Let's keep our wits about us. Sail, sail. Don't fly. Sail, sail, sail. That's the fly music. No. We are sailing. This is on water. Go away, Spectos. I've gotten quite used to the Golden Runner-induced motion sickness. Well, compared to our first outings anyway. Okay, used to it is a stretch, but I have developed sort of a sense for it, I suppose. Okay, then. Fishing.
Oh, jeez.
Is this Hyde's fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing. If we can catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish for a bit?
Understood.
Okay, I'll go get Heisme.
The truth is...
Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? What do you mean bait? You know, earthworms, grasshoppers, things that fish would snap at. We ought to hold on to anything like that we find. Oh, we're fishing!
Understood.
What do you mean bait? I know what
truth
bait is. I was just asking you a question. I'm not interested after all. I'm assuming the second one will be the better one, being second on the list.
Then...
Oh my, tailbait. Those fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. They won't? I'm more tired than I realized. How do I shake this? You gotta sleep so I can fish. Do we need both of us? Do we both have bait? I mean, fishing is the sleepy chore. Yeah, I don't want to compete. I suppose I'll try that then.
The fight is on.
Oh, bite, that's a strong one, but I'm stronger. No, I don't want you to get it. I want...
A fearsome one.
Oh, look at that. Well, I never. We've outdone ourselves, lad. That's exactly what I was after.
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. How many of you have fished?
Altar of the dragon god Et. The Dragon Temple is an enigmatic place, harboring traces of a history we can never fully know. Though the terrifying roars of the dragon possessed by a human have quieted, pestilent magma emanating from deep within the temple remains. The gauntlet runner slides once more against the lonely island's shores.
Fishing is intensely boring. But sleeping seems like a thing to do. This feeling, I sense something. My brother.
Hey.
Yufa, and your cohort is with you, I see. We came here for a bit of our own business, but you've got a look about you that says something just happened. I feel it too. Is something going on at the temple?
Yes.
Yes, a strong presence of Maglers coming from the Dragon Temple. Stronger than any I've sensed before. Even the presence of Dragon God Et would pale in comparison. The people are growing anxious. There have been talks about whether or not to send soldiers to the temple.
That's...
It may have something to do with that. Seems an explanation is in order.
I see.
The Trial of the Dragon. So a seal has been broken and something was unleashed within the temple. So said our fairy guide. Any clues on that? Fairy.
If that's the case...
There are legends in the distant past. Our ancestor was guided by a fairy to receive the lance from the Dragon God. But I haven't seen a fairy on the island in a great many years. All this time I assumed it was a metaphor.
You don't say.
A fairy? Could it be? Whatever the case, this newly arrived presence hardly seems friendly.
Certainly so.
We were told this would be the final trial after all. A dragon or perhaps something even more fearsome surely awaits us.
Right then.
Let him come. Went to the trouble of breaking that seal. Be a shame if we didn't get to see what was behind it, eh? Even stronger than a dragon. No, I sure would.
Right.
Got to see our duty fulfilled, right? Damn right. That's the spirit.
actually.
Brother, might you leave resolving this incident to us?
Thanks.
Understood. You're our island's saviors, so it is neither within reason nor my authority to stop you. It's only been a short while. You've become so much more reliable, sister.
Is that all right?
Will, if the trial were to ask you what would be required to guide a hero, how would you respond? Realistically, you were fighting Luis for the throne, thus allow me to pose the question. What qualities are desired in a king? Both of these. I guess the will to believe in the future is what the previous king lacked.
That's...
I believe it's the will to see the future realized, no matter the challenges.
I see.
I see, and yet people are forgetful creatures. Should something take too long to achieve, many would dismiss it as a fantasy. A ruler must have the strength to hold fast to a faraway future despite the present. Simple as it sounds, it is wholly necessary.
Be careful.
With that, I shall return to the island. My worries assuaged. I shall pray for your success in the trial.
I'm quite grateful.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Gotta make sure we're ready. Will, let's take extra care of our preparations this time. Lots of people fished, seemingly, in the chat. I'm not wrong, though, when I say it's intensely boring, right? In video games, it's made to be super fast. Bang, bang, bish, bosh. There you go, you got it right. But in real life, it is just waiting. Cast it out and all the time just leaving it and waiting. So it is kind of that thing you do when you do something else. Like, you have some beers with a friend and you hang out. Or you read a book. Or you play, you have your handheld game console. Or stuff like that, you know? It's done as an activity along to, like, kind of an excuse to go outdoors and do something else, maybe? Socialize, etc. Of course, for some it is the mind-clearing thing, but then it's even, like, sleeping works. You get those little setups, don't you? So, like, you have it would tell you when there's a bite on it, you'd see the thing go, it might make bells on it, so you wakes up if you're sleeping, you know, those kind of things. It's probably the truth, but the truth of dragons, by the way. Dragons are colossal weapons born from the transcendental magic technology of the old world. Though dragons have the appearance of a monster, they are not living creatures, but a special magical tool. A collection of magna controlled by what are now called divine relics. Used in great numbers during the War of Destruction, they wrought unimaginable destruction as they leveled entire cities and nations. Some were never able to complete their orders, leaving them to roam the battlefields long after their handlers have passed. They continue to prowl about today, posing a threat to all those living within their proximity. Typical examples of such cases are the dragon found in the Nord Mines, a sod near the Icebound, a former subject of study at the Mage Academy. By the way, was the dragon we killed in the mines someone that we've killed later, or was that dragon still out there somewhere? To me, it was more about the quality time with the people I was with. Yeah, it's that kind of thing. I know there's also several other types of fishing that might be a bit more thingy, but fish will bite when the fish want to bite. Unless you've got them in a specific place to force the biting. Anyway, I think this party is probably still my best party to go... Oh, wait, it's here? At last, one cometh hence who has thrice vanquished dragons. A solemn voice tolls out. Welcome, ye conquerors of the trial of the dragon. Thy company must descend into the depths of the ancient city, to the foot of the altar, protected by the dragon of the lance. If thou showest a truly heroic soul, then the forbidden power enshrouded here shall be thine.
Well,
I suppose this means we have reached the point of the tower's convergence. The altar protected by the dragon of the lance. They must mean the altar of the dragon godette. Then we might as well check it out.
Why?
No, don't!
Huh?
Wait, wasn't that our little fairy friend? Hell you mean don't? You're the one that called us here in the first place.
That can't be.
I feel a surge in the magula. What is happening?
No!
We've got to get out of here, please! Yes, it was by your efforts that the seal is lifted, but the power that was slumbering here has changed. It's nothing short of a calamity now. You cannot escape this place. If it tries, I'll put a stop to it, even if it costs me my life. You've come so far and proven that you have the makings of heroes. You have to survive. The voice has fallen silent.
Wait.
So I would say that qualifies as something terrible and unexpected, wouldn't you? She said she'd stop it, even if it costs her life. She's planning to sacrifice herself.
Damn it.
She can't just gut punch us like that and leave us moping around. I ain't turning tail on this. Forget it.
Doesn't it seem like...
What began as a trial of strength for us has ended up a rescue for another. You've come this far, and I'll not turn away without finding out what's waiting at the end. Agreed. After all we've achieved, we should be nigh immune to fear. We came here prepared for a trial, did we not?
Even so.
Yet take heed, I'm not saying we should underestimate the oncoming challenge. Be on your guard, Will.
However,
Magla traces here are stronger than when we faced the Dragon God, indubitably so. From the looks of it, the Tower of Dragons were mere playthings compared to what lies within. What awaits us we cannot know, but this challenge is ours to face, that much is certain. Should that be what the trial demands of us, that is?
So.
Allow me a place in your vanguard.
I see.
No, Heismay should hopefully deal with that if he dodges this time. Have a look at this huge seal here. Must mean there's something really nasty inside. But we'll just have to knock it for 6 regardless, and besides, I'm worried about that fairy too. We all set? I'm ready to start the show. What is your inheritance a little bit there, Juna? Yeah. I thought I'd messed up a little there. Just a little bit. Vidyartha would have been amazing before. One time weakness to wind, one time weakness to light. Makarakan. Electric as well we could do if we wanted to. Unpredictable physical / damage. Karja might be good. I was looking for a buff for us, but I guess Secunda isn't that bad either. There we go. God, there's a lot of people I missed with actually giving inheritance abilities, isn't there? Surprisingly so. Especially when Juna was the first one we got up. How could I have forgot to do that? We came here to finish the final trial, but something about this doesn't sit right. Just another typical day for us, huh? We've come all the way here, so let's get that forbidden power and be off. All prepped here, ready to head in? Yep. Breaking the seal may have been the direct cause of the anomaly. If so, it falls to us to do something about it. Let us undertake the final trial. If nothing else, we must at least restore the villagers' peace of mind. I've completed my preparations. Say the word and we're off.
Sam!
What's that fairy on about? Calling us here and then suddenly it's don't come? What's she thinking? Standing real up against the wall when she said it too. What's that look for? Right, guess you ain't leaving this alone anytime soon. Nothing for then, I suppose. Let's finish that trial and help the titchy girl. Gives us some fighting time together. We'd be a hell of a team.
Call.
Yeah, we go through a lot together, buddy.
Here.
Have a look at this huge seal here. This means this, yeah, you're gonna knock it for 6, indeed. How do you know about cricket?
But this is...
The temple's overflow magnos of surpassing intensity. I have never felt such an awe in all my years. Perhaps something tremendously powerful has awoken in the altar underground. Let us proceed there with due prudence.
Me, but...
I got a little confused then. I don't know if I talked to Juna or not originally. It's just then I did the inheritance stuff and I was like, oh. I have no idea what might be happening in the temple. We've no choice but to go and see for ourselves. Want to attempt the final trial? Off we go then.
Then...
I mean, we should travel to the Hollow.
Where to?
So we don't have to walk all the way.
Okay.
I mean, we can bash them about fast enough. Looked a bit weird then, buddy. Do you think they have dialogue about being here now?
All right.
Sam!
So what's the deal with that fairy anyway? She keeps flip-flopping the way she speaks and there's no damn telling how old she is. If the legend that Denny told us is true, she has been in this temple for a very long time. You mean the story about how a fairy's guidance led to finding Draco Dios? If that's true, then it means that fairy really is a living witness to history.
However...
And he warned us not to come here. What awaits us at the altar might be something entirely beyond our imagination. Still, we cannot carry in fear of the unknown. The villagers are anxious and in need of our assistance. We shall not abandon them so callously now.
Right.
We've got no choice but to see for ourselves. Let's get ready and head in. Am I about to be destroyed? Not if I destroy whatever it is first.
Let's go.
I bet it debuffs me. But I got Takaja this time.
Yep, we're safe here.
I don't think we are safe here, sorry.
It's all clear.
I think that's a bad sentence. What is this? I've never felt a Magla war so intense. The dragons from the Tower of Trials don't hold a candle to this.
Ready?
In all seriousness, there's something really, really, really powerful on the other side of this door. Are you sure we're ready?
Yeah.
Too right. We didn't come all this way just to turn tail, yeah? We go in, we take out whatever's there, and we put this trial to bed for good. Can you breathe this in?
This is the place.
Judging by the flow of Magla here, I imagine this is the place where the trial awaits.
Why?
Why did you come? I warned you to stay away. We were worried about you.
After all,
We're glad you're safe, Agrica. What? Are you listening? We came to help you. I don't understand your logic. What motivates you to help a stranger?
No.
You're not a stranger.
Yes.
We offer a helping hand to anyone in need. That's what this lad's been saying ever since the day we met. And it's gotten us into trouble, let me tell you. Really, people put their burdens on him because he's the kind of person you can believe in. So it is thee who have conquered the trial of the dragon. Heroes.
No.
A wave of Magla. No, it's going to materialize. Heroes of this world, I bid thee welcome. Thou hast come seeking a forbidden power that would be thy legacy. For thou who seekest power, I bestow upon thee death. That is the forbidden power I must grant.
Huh?
What? It looks just like Will. What is this thing? One could say that this is the true dragon. It takes the form of a person. Our captain at that.
damn it.
Death. We come this far to defeat 3 bloody dragons and he wants to offer us death. Sorry, this is beyond anything I could have imagined. Sealed here is the most powerful of dragons who served the heroes of Eld. These heroes would go on to become the progenitor sovereigns of the 3 kingdoms. It was originally a power of destruction brought forth for the war of destruction. This trial was supposed to gauge if you were a rightful inheritor.
No.
But this is not the
That's
guardian
not
I once
quite
knew.
how it went
It's
down.
changed beyond all recognition, and I had no idea. Nay, I am as constant as I am eternal. Dragons are naught but the embodiment of threats beyond thy control, and the greatest threat that mortals of this age face is no longer the rage of nature. It is the tumult of emotion born from within that torrents into the world as fetid miasma, the hope that another, some hero, shall be thy savior. I am thy strife personified. A tumult of emotion? You mean it is our fear and desire to be saved from it that will be our end? And you are that embodiment. That is why you take the form of the hero. Man can no longer manage the anxiety that accompanies all magic. The hero who attempts to bring that to heel will only become destroyer again. That's not true. On what grounds dost thou object? Very well, come. Vanquish the tainted stream thy existence have
Why?
birthed. It's no good, we can't reason with it.
I mean,
Then hand back, we'll beat the reason into him.
Have at you.
I believe I finally understand why these trials task us with the slaying of dragons.
hey,
We'll prove we're stronger. Anything less is not even a choice, right, Your Highness?
of course.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Get ready.
Here it comes. Brace yourselves.
They look just like us. Well, we're not losing to fakes.
They?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Elegy of the Soul.
To the rear, face me! How disappointing.
This is just what I need. This might be too much.
What to do on turn 1?
Mass dancer. This might sting.
If
Let's
I'm
see.
buffed and you're debuffed, depending on what turns you do and what abilities you have, because I can't see them, you might either attack me or not. Oh, that sounds very unscientific.
Hold on. Come forth, royal soul.
That's kind of the long and short of it, isn't it? Let's see if buffing is bad. I guess the thing we've got to figure out at this point in time is this Atlas time? Okay, you've changed the archetype. What's the secret week 2? Fire? No? Okay, he's buffing himself. He's did the no resistances seeker attack. Someone dodged. Something happened to someone, but I'm not sure what. Okay, so your attack and defense is down. What's the buff he has? It's not repel. Is it crit? I don't know what buff he's got.
Be neither timid nor arrogant.
Not about being timid or arrogant, buddy. I just don't know what he's got.
A favor, if I may.
I'll give you the No one here fights alone.
We'll combine our strengths.
How's this?
Quite a boon.
My thanks. I will fight with pride.
Do I hold on to things for now and do it next turn? Because all my attack and stuff is up, but I can also hear his cry.
Now, what's the play? Time to go offensive.
I mean, you'll have to attack, but you better not bloomin' miss.
Do this. You can do this. You will taste justice.
Oh, wait a second. That's bad. I only did 7,000 damage as
Think
well.
yourself equal to a
I can't
huge
actually get back
fertility?
round to have 2 goes on my attack.
Now accept your fate.
Did I already Knight's Proclamation? I think I did.
Then again, eat.
I don't know what you're weak to, buddy.
Erupt. Sorry.
I stole a hero's fruit.
This'll be over soon enough. Behold this power.
At least I know you're not weak to slash specifically.
Going for the weak spot.
Behold.
Okay, your stuff is drastic down. It depends what level of Seeker you are as to what your weaknesses and resistances are, but I think you should be fire.
Fire!
You're a warrior archetype now?
Hit hard.
Oh my god, it crit me and got...
Badly wounded. Can anyone
Wasn't enough.
Someone get him back on his feet.
He doesn't seem to get taunted, or I didn't taunt. I'm not sure which one of the two is true of those statements. But he's changing archetypes and hurting me quite badly.
Tis best used.
I live to see another
I'll
day.
give you the performance of a lifetime.
I was gonna say, my buffs are actually gonna run out. His defense is fully down.
Please, after you.
Forward! We'll do this together! I'm counting on you!
I'm just gonna go for it, broke, and see how much damage I do. He's got some extra defense, hasn't he? Now he's changed to the defensive knight. Hammer of Justice.
Jonas badly hurt.
You just...
We've gotta wake her up.
Now weak to light.
Now that's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman. Jonas down. Someone, quick, get her back on her feet.
Shoot. I'll use another one of these then, I guess.
This should work.
Time for my
So my stats are gone.
Be neither timid
His
nor
defense has been fully
arrogant. I leave it to you.
nuked again.
This is just what I need. This might sting.
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back!
I think I need to buff myself. Critical rate return to normal. Thief now. Oh, come on! Someone dodged!
Badly hurt. Get her some healing.
And everyone's gonna attack him now.
Me. Come on!
Are you kidding me? That didn't do a thing.
I lost 2 turns! 2! Shoot! Like, when can I attack again? Right, that thing I recently made. I need to cure the rage, and then Juna needs to heal everyone.
I'll use this.
Thanks.
I knew you'd help.
Juna, are you okay?
Too early
Look like you're about
for
to
my
drop.
exit.
I'll show you. Mask dancer. Keep it together.
Thanks.
My thanks.
I just need you to hit Heisme. And Heisme dodge.
Now that's finesse.
Oh!
Beautiful
Excellent.
dodge, Heisme.
Right then.
Come forth, royal soul!
I mean, I'm probably better off using it than not at this point in time. Just going again
All right,
here.
Let's go! No holding back!
Put some damage down. Only 3,000.
I shall vanquish evil!
You think yourself equal to a Ujief's agility? I'm barely staying awake.
Summoner archetype now. Summon Dragon God. That's all my buffs, isn't it? And you hit the one guy.
Such bitter cold.
I dodged.
Stroll's frozen. His attacks will do much less damage. Let's do this together.
Let my power support you!
Let's keep cool.
That helped.
Quite a boon.
I owe you.
Heisme's
It's okay.
frozen.
We can do
Careful.
this.
I don't have any
Attacks won't be
MP.
as hard as usual.
And my buffs are all gone, except for Stroll's. Stroll's somehow got all his.
Prince!
Frozen after death.
Yes, yes. It'll be fine, though. You see, at this point in time, I'm thinking, What about I use one of the good stuff? MP for all allies. I wouldn't have anything that does HP and MP for all allies. Damn it. Restores all HP. Not good, not good. I need MP on me, like, drastically. Shoot. I basically just need Will to have MP again. And then I need to, like, attack with Masquerade Charge and full buffs. It's gone berserker now.
What was that? My shoulder.
No, my attack! Oh, now he's charging!
God! Nice.
Suck it!
Heismei's frozen. Careful. His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
Okay, who can take turns to actually do damage? So, Stroll can't do damage.
Looks like slash attacks won't do much against them.
We lost one attack. He's up to
A wise choice.
mid. So then Vidyath's probably the best thing to use right now.
I will fight with pride. Let's work together.
And another Royal Sword.
Give it all you've got.
Let's do this. Still here?
Oh my
I shall
god.
fight as the noble I am.
Several ailments.
He's dead by all other words. He's literally dead. But I can't finish the job.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
He's repelling all fizz. Who's next turn? Heismei, right? Oh, this could be a risky play. If I switch Heismei... No! Why, Heismei? Why?
I call upon royal power within.
Can't get past your blooming shield. I guess I got gold attack. Maybe that'll do the job.
Not this. No holding back.
Let's do it! Gold attack! Yeah!
They're down. Right? They have to be. Right?
Money solves not everything! We got a radiant crystal, whatever that is.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Tremble before me.
Capitalism. We must retreat to space. You truly did defeat the dragon. And the shadow that lurks in the hearts of heroes burst forth a power so bright mine own was eclipsed.
Hey.
I confess, something you said struck a chord with me. You called emotion the world's greatest threat and blamed heroes for magnifying it. I can almost believe it. The old world's destruction is evidence enough.
But
And yet that is no excuse for people to forsake their autonomy. Fear and anxiety are both part of life. None would argue that. Still, to change the world demands time beyond all reason.
Yeah.
True, even if we were to beat Luis tomorrow, the hearts and minds of the people are not so easily conquered. All the more reason we have to do it. A person who has faith in tomorrow, who is willing to lead by example. That's what heroes are made of. The true enemy is the mind that refuses to see the abstract complexities of the world around them.
But
And yet that is why we strive to push ever forward. Should you manifest again, regardless of what form you take, we shall be there to put it to the sword. I see. So thou shalt march toward fantasy, a destination unknown. So be it. Blaze thy path to an age you have placed your faith in. And for now, let us part ways, O worthy heroes. Well, that's that. I must say, I've about had it with dragons. You know what I just remembered? There was supposed to be a divine relic that controlled that guy sealed away here too. But the magic required to maintain the seals for the trial of the dragon was already an enormous strain, so we couldn't do that. The heroes combined the power of their legendary weapons into a magna crystal to forge a staff that could transcend them all. They called it the Merciful King's Scepter, and the king held it before all the lands. You cannot mean the Royal Scepter? Maybe. It was entrusted to the first king of Ukrainia, and so he called the all-powerful magic flowing from it the Royal Magic.
What?
You speak truly.
Hey.
I know you said you've lived for longer than the kingdom itself, but did you really know the first king of Ukrainia? Back then I was a lot like you, Gallica. He would become the king and I was his guide, his friend. He named me protector of this land and legacy, but so much has happened since then. Too much. I'm weary. I think my time is long past due.
Impressive.
Thou hast subdued the final dragon, pursuant to the covenant of the progenitor king. Here shall I bestow upon thee the power deemed forbidden. The magla of the sealed dragon, counterpart to the royal scepter, and the whole of the magla that dwells within mine own body shall be imbued into thy beloved sword. That this eternal land, Ukrainia, may once more be blessed by the brilliance of a hero king. Dragon's legacy, wait!
Wait!
By the whole of your magla, you mean... The land grows verdant and the people prosper. I have found you, O heroes, worthy of the legacy that was entrusted to me. I mean, what else could I hope to achieve? I think I've earned this. You needn't look so lonely, Gallica. Will stands by your side. For a fairy to speak with the warmth and plenty of a person as you do is proof that you're an invaluable friend to him. And I have a friend I'd very much like to see again too. They called him merciful, true enough, but he was also naive, too soft and too giving for his own good. And oh, how I've missed him.
Ahem.
Will, from here, the future of this world is clay in your hands to build or destroy. Regardless of the outcome, dost thou swear to realize the ideals in thy heart, to ensure they do not remain ephemeral fantasy, but manifest into reality?
Of course.
Of course. Full glad am I of your unwavering resolve. But for real, I'm so glad we met.
You have my thanks.
Thanks, kid. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined we'd consort with someone who knew the first king, much less inherit their power.
However,
And yet to accept such a fate is the mark of true royalty. A voice echoes in my head.
wonderful.
Thy display of grace and gallantry as you battled your shadow was magnificent. Thou art ready to vanquish the forces of destruction.
Now go.
Go then, to become a true king, as a traveler, fearlessly chasing the unknown.
We should go.
Let's get going, Will. Now that you've come this far, there's nothing you can't face. Right, we beat the extra trial on top of everything. Just about. I don't know. We did fine. By the way, in the chat there, I'm guessing there was a criteria I did not meet that would have killed me. And it seems that reading the chat, repel will get him to insta-kill you. Great. Lovely. What a nice thing.